Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Mike Ford. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Standing in, David Fletcher. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Francisco Lindor, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the DH, Luke Voigt. Now the pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
Hey.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Line drive to center field. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope,
and
ball 4.
Awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First offering on its way. Miguel Andujar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-1, here it is. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting it. The center fielder, Esteban Florial.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's out.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A ball and a strike now. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. LeMahieu takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Torres, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel. And
here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Oscar Mercado, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
3-1 the count now. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1-1 the count now. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now.
the batter,
and here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk would be the worst thing in this spot.
David Fletcher would be next. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. In now, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front of it, strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Estevan Florial is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And that misses. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. The high fastball is in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, gloved by LeMahieu, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Yeehaw. Yeah.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Nelson Cruz is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres singled homer run in his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and its result.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now for Cleveland, number 24. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Oscar Mercado is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Dylan.
So now to the plate, Dylan Cousins. He swings and lines it to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the
catcher, Roberto.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. To the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The batter, number 22.
So striding in, David Fletcher, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jordan Stevens takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 94.
New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Estevan Florio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home.
Good.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off for the Indians,
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball. 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back.
Number 24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now that designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Last half for the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Weekly hit to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back. Right. Fielder.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dylan Cousins becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Roberto Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down once. Next for New York, Nelson Cruz. He'll have
The left fielder. Nelson Cruz.
Now here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the out.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His first home run of the season, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Torres. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Estevan Florio. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-2 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a ball, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
David Fletcher comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Grounded to third, scooped up, and there's out number 2. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for us.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set to start the ninth.
Leading off the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit down the line at first. 0-2. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Mike Ford stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No, ball. 1-1. 1-2. Count.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Dominic Leone enters the game.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 53, Dominic Leone.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Domingo Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Well, partner, this one. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line towards center field. Florio is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Dylan Cousins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
6-4 the outcome today. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Paxton earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-4. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 11-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Texas Rangers went deep 4 times as they blew out Baltimore 10-3. The Mariners picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 11-3. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The Angels knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-0. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0.